Hey guys, I'm back for sorry, back for another haul. This is going to be really small. Sorry, that's probably a bit too loud. Yeah, this is going to be really small. So we'll get started. Batman 436, first appearance of Tim Drake, and I got this real cheap at my LCS in the city here in Brisbane. I've got to say, I thought it'd be worth more, but it's not apparently. Okay, but you know, I thought it was cool. You know, first part of year 3, first appearance of Tim Drake, of Robin. So yeah, and to go along with that, we have Batman 442. First appearance in the Robin costume, and this is quite cool. I got this $6 from the same store. So I have the two little set of Tim Drake keys, I guess, other than maybe when he turns into Red Robin. Yeah. Next up we have Uncanny X-Men 283. This is the first full appearance of Bishop. His first appearance is 282, but apparently that's only a cameo, and I hadn't actually realised that. So this is his first full appearance, and I got it for $7. It's great. It's actually really, this copy is really nice. It's pretty much near mint. Strange Tales 161. I don't think there's anything really key about this book. I just got it. I got it cheap. Got it for like $9. I got it with the next book that I'm going to show. The seller, you know, was selling these both separately, and I thought if I can double up on the shipping, I can get it at $9. It's fine. It's missing a big chunk there. It's got problems, but it's still nice looking, really. Steranko art, so that's awesome. I love Steranko art. Steranko cover as well. Okay, so next book. Tales of Suspense 64. So this is the one that I got with the Strange Tales. This is I paid a little bit more for this one, but I was pretty happy with it. I was, you know, never expecting anything like perfect condition for what I paid. It's got, you know, problems all down the spine, and it's got lots of creases here, and it's tanned real bad, and there's some weird stain there. But other than that, it's quite it's actually quite nice. It's the sorry, I'm so not like out of it at the moment. Sorry. Okay, it's the third appearance of Hawkeye. I think. You know, I'm not expecting to be able to get his first appearance anytime soon, so I'm happy with this. It's cool. It's an early-ish Tales of Suspense. You know, I can't remember who did the work on the Iron Man story with Hawkeye and Black Widow, and there's, you know, you can see Black Widow up there in a weird costume. I think she gets a new costume in this, so one of many to start off with that she had. And then we've got Kirby Stanley art on the Cap story, and it's Stanley script on the Iron Man, but I can't remember who did the art. But it's cool, you know. I was happy with it. Now, next up, Sensational She-Hulk 2. This isn't anything that's key, but this finishes off my run of the first 8 issues of Sensational She-Hulk, which were the first 8 issues John Byrne did for, he penciled and wrote for the Sensational She-Hulk series. So and I really love Byrne's art, and I just love this series. I got it randomly at my store. I got like a few issues of it when some stuff was on sale, and I just fell in love with it. I just thought it was funny, it had good art, and she's just a great character. And this completes my first 8 issues, and then I have issue 9, and that's when the creative team changed. And I also have 31 is when John Byrne came back onto the series, and he took back over again, and that runs on to 55. But I haven't actually started on that part of it yet. It's a little bit difficult finding them. But I thought to celebrate She-Hulk's restarting series, she's getting in the all new Marvel Now, she's getting a new series restart. Her Solo book is restarting. not the sensational solo book, but just She-Hulk, and that's going to be starting. I'll be picking it up Thursday, which should be, by the time this uploads, probably it'll be Thursday. I picked my new books up on Thursday over here because, you know, Wednesday's New Comic Book Day in America, Thursday is New Comic Book Day here in Australia because of the time overlap and whatnot, and just with shipping. Okay, so I still get everything the same time, but it's Thursday here, whereas over there it's Wednesday. But anyway, to commemorate her new starting solo series, I'm going to show off the first 8 issues. Here's number 2. Here's number 8. And I love these covers. They're just brilliant. And it's just like, if you can see there, you've got it says this man is Nick St. Christopher. He's here to help She-Hulk convict the most maniacal serial killer in New York City. See, he's the world's greatest detective, and She-Hulk's just standing there like, you're kidding, right? So I love it. The art, just the art and the colours on these with the they change each time. So I've got number 7. I'm going backwards for some reason. I don't know why. Number 7, and we've got I can't remember the villain's name. This dude with raised back in the background, and I love this down the bottom. I have no mouth and I am mean. There's number 6, and this is actually number 6 and number 7 are a 2-part, and She-Hulk goes off into space. And she gets all hairy in number 7, which is kind of cool. Number 5, and I really love this one because she goes inside the TV and starts interacting with different shows, and they didn't explicitly say what the shows are, but obviously you can tell on this cover this is the Flintstones, and the the villain guy can control what's happening on the TVs and change the channel and whatnot. Thing with this is the way she beats him is actually she breaks the fourth wall, and that's theme throughout Sensational She-Hulk series, as you guys probably know. She breaks the fourth wall throughout it, and in my opinion, she does it better than Deadpool. The vast majority of time, definitely better than Deadpool. I think Byrne did this whole breaking the fourth wall thing with She-Hulk better than what they do with Deadpool. Number 4. And my Golden Age guest star is supposed to meet me here. Where is she? Right here, She-Hulk. And you've got like that, and then you get warning: the Surgeon General's office has determined that this scene does not appear in this magazine, which is I can't remember. I think it happens, but differently. Okay, number 3. It's my 3rd issue. Time for an obligatory guest star, and here he is now. Hi, kids, and it's Spider-Man. And issue 1, the famous issue 1. Famous because on it says, okay, now this is your second chance. Because obviously Savage She-Hulk came before this, which I've been meaning to try and get all of, but been having trouble finding them. It says this is now your second chance, but if you don't buy my book this time, I'm going to come to your house and rip up all your X-Men. Everyone knows. And then on the last issue of the series, I think it's issue either 60 or 55, I can't remember. It's the same thing, slightly different art, and it says that, okay, you now hand over your you didn't do it, now hand over your X-Men. It's great. Okay, so that's that. That's my little tribute to She-Hulk as her new series is starting up this week, which I'm pretty excited for. And I'm finally going to get to show off these records I've been blabbing on about, which you guys probably don't care about, so if you don't want to see them, end the video now, bye bye. But I'm going to get into it. This is something that I collect on the side, along with comics. Okay, can you guys see that? Can you see it? Can you see it? Yes, you can. Some Garfunkel's Greatest Hits. This is a great album. This is actually what's playing in the background right now. I'm going to try and change the song, because I don't like that song. This is Robinson. Yeah, great album. My favourite song is Sound of Silence, and it's a shame because it skips on Sound of Silence. There's only one skipping on this whole both sides of this album, all fine except for Sound of Silence. We have the Eagles, their greatest hits. This comes before Hotel California. Interesting fact about this album, the Eagles' Greatest Hits was the highest selling album of the 1900s. So 1900 to 2000, this album sold the most, more than anything else. When you think about that, that's quite good because that can never be surpassed. No one can ever beat that fact. So yeah, and it's an extremely good album. I love Hotel California and all the songs on Hotel California, but this album here it's just laid out so well, and just, you know, it moves through all their best songs from their first few albums, and it's just great. Billy Joel, Piano Man. Actually, I forgot to say this, and Simon Garfunkel's Greatest Hits I got from the Lifeline Book Fest in Brisbane. They had a shit ton of records, and these were 5 apiece. So I thought that was great. Piano Man, awesome, and awesome back on this as well. And next up we have Rubber Soul. I love the Beatles. My favourite album is Revolver. I've been having trouble actually finding it. It's so impossibly hard to find. I found Rubber Soul in one of the stores in the city. We have a few record stores. Not the one where I bought this comics from that time, but this is from Rocking Horse in Brisbane City. If you ever need to get some records, go there. They don't have the biggest selection, but they do have very good prices on what they have. So check it out. And last but not least, we have Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits. I love Bob Dylan. I love this album cover. It's just a silhouette of him playing his harmonica. And you know, this has got some great songs on it. Blowing in the Wind, Times They Are Changing, It Ain't Me Babe, Tambourine Man, Like a Rolling Stone. All great songs. I love the Times They Are Changing. Love that song. It runs into it's the song that's playing in the start of Watchmen, if you didn't know, of the movie, that is. Bob Dylan actually has 2 quotes from 2 of his songs in the Watchmen book, as everyone probably knows. He, Alan Moore finished each issue, each chapter with